does anybody else wind their yarn like this? I know you can do it with a 100-gram ball as well. I've only done it with like a 10 and a 20. And when my son was young, let me turn the heater off. So when my son was young, he hated it when I did it like this because my thumb turns like purple. But it's like for a minute. So that's what it looks like. You wrap like 10, 15 times and then you turn it like a quarter of a turn, an eighth of a turn. Wrap, turn, wrap, turn, wrap, turn. And then look at, and you can also do like a center pull. So if I held the tail longer, it would have been a center pull, but I just didn't hold it. But isn't that so cute? Ready to go. So I just finished, I opened this on December 8th, and I just finished that one. No, December 6th. This one here I opened December 8th, and then I have one to finish or to start today. So, it is way too early to be talking apparently. I have another Advent to open today. But I feel like I can't open it until I at least start this one. Hey you guys, happy official Vlogmas day 10. So it is an even day, which means that I get to open up my stash vent Advent. If it's your first time here, my son put together this Advent for me. Let me grab the blanket. So that I could add colors to our Coziest Memories blanket. This blanket is for him. This was the fourth one, which I opened up 2 days ago on the 8th. So I'm opening up every other day because I can typically, if I'm knitting in the morning, I typically do about half a square every day. So that way I don't get too far behind and I just have 12 to add to my blanket. So this was day 8. We have, let's see, day 0. Day 0, this is where I started. So I have my little Christmas tree progress keeper on there, and I did put more of those in the shop. And then day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Let's open it up. Ooh, we're definitely feeling Christmassy, but I think it's kind of fun. So look at how bright that is, you guys. That's so fun. So that will go, that'll kind of get nestled in here. Oh, that's a fun one in between like this gray and yellow. That's kind of hard to see, but that's super fun. All right, we will wind that one up probably tomorrow. So I showed you guys, I filmed this morning for you guys how I wind up like my 10-gram minis without a Swift. If I'm just sitting on the couch and I don't want to break open my Swift, I will just like put the hank around my knees. I'm like, you know, pretending that you can see my knees down here. And then I wrap it around my thumb, like wrap it around, and I kind of like go at an angle like this on my thumb. And then I like do it a few times, twist it like a quarter of a round. Do it 10 to 15 more times, twist, 10 to 15, twist. And you just do that the whole time. If you want a center pull ball, then when you are going to like, here, I'll show you on this. So if you want a center pull ball, you just hold, like you put a tail here and you just don't let go of it. So you're wrapping, and like until it's almost all the way done. You don't, well, like I guess there will come a point when you can kind of let go and it'll be long enough, but you never want to put that in. And then that will be your center pull. This one I just did on my Swift and ball winder. This is going to go in my scraps of my scraps bin. Okay, so yesterday was kind of cut short. I just wanted to address that because I spent, after I went to the fabric store, I spent the entire day cutting fabric, designing a pattern for the bag that I made. So I was trying to decide if I should show all of that or not because they are gifts, but I just am. I don't know. It's okay. If you see it and you're receiving one of these bags and you don't want to see it, maybe I'll warn you when I'm going to show them. But I love these so much. I am considering putting this in the shop. They are so cute. So cute. And I'll explain the fabric that I decided to use as well. I'll show you guys an example of it because I do have some that are not cut because I'm actually going to make dish towels. So it's dish towel fabric. They came in all different like fun patterns. So I really didn't have to think about like picking out patterns. It was just so great. Super, super easy. But I'm going to make some towels for my kiddos for Christmas. And so I'll show you guys that fabric in a minute. But oh, I love these bags so much. I did a prototype last night. So I did my pattern, did a prototype, and then once I saw that it was going to work, I cut all the fabrics. It's 3 layers. I cut muslin for the inside, the outside fabric, and the interfacing. It's like an iron-on interfacing just to give it a little bit more structure. It's not a thick interfacing. It's a very it's a lightweight interfacing. I don't know, maybe that's what it's called. But I just wanted to give it a little bit more structure, but still very like soft and pliable. Oh, these bags are amazing, you guys. I love it so much. I showed my daughter, my son, my husband, and they were all amazed at how cool they looked. But it is definitely something that I think I could produce on a bigger scale. So maybe you'll see those come into the shop here sooner than later. We will see. But they are so, so cute. Okay, I'm going to open up Advent with my son. We're doing the IKEA chocolate one. If I've ever said the Trader Joe's chocolate one and not corrected myself yet, my apologies. I thought it was the Trader Joe's one, but it was actually the IKEA one, or IKEA. I know, depending on what country you're in. Here in America, we say IKEA. But I know other people in other countries maybe say it differently. There's probably lots of different ways to say it. I've heard IKEA or IKEA. I don't know. Anyways, we say IKEA here. That's how everybody that I know pronounces it. Okay, let's go open up the IKEA chocolate Advent. All right, so we're back in my messy office. Did have plans to paint and organize this week, and then I started on this project and all that went away. So I'm gonna show you guys the towel fabric. that I'm making these bags out of. So some of them are in these fabrics, but each bag is its own fabric. There's no two matching bags that I have. But this is the fabric. It comes in, let me see how wide it is for you guys. It's about 18 inches wide. And what's cool about this is that the sides are already sewn. While that didn't help me in my bag project, it was just a good size. And I feel like it was pretty inexpensive per yard compared for what you're getting, but there were just so many choices. So I am going to make a 3 dishcloth set for my daughters. So I think I have enough to make 2 dishcloths, or not dish, like kitchen towels in these 3. So my OCD brain, I was gonna do a different one that I think was just the opposite of this, but I felt like then the black would have only been in one of the colors. So like each color to me in my OCD brain is represented twice in this set. So you have the black here and black here. You have the cream and cream, brown and brown kind of thing. So I'm going to do 2 out of each of these, but I am going to go ahead while I have all my cutting stuff out here. I'm going to cut them down. I feel like these are too big for towels, or for only 2 towels. Maybe I was doing 3 out of each. Oh no. We will check it out. But I think that they are supposed to be like 18 by 24. So I guess that might be right. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking. But anyways, I'm going to cut these down. And then all I have to do to make these a dish towel, you guys, is just sew the 2 raw edges and their dish towels. That's it. Oh, I got another one too. I got this one here. I'm either going to keep this one for myself or make a set for my for one of my nieces. All right, I'm gonna get to work. All right, are you guys ready to see what I'm making? You may have already seen it in the background, but are you ready to see what I'm making for the ladies in my knit group? So if you come to my knit group, or Annie, if you're watching, turn away unless you don't care and you just want to see it. Isn't that so darn cute? So look, this is how it works. Isn't that amazing? Look, I love this so much. And I got different fabrics for every person in my group. That way, if multiple people are bringing them to group, then they won't get theirs mixed up. And it was so easy to pick out this fabric because they just literally had like this bin of all of this type of fabric. The ones that I just cutting, the ones that I showed you, that's exactly what this fabric is. So it gives it a fun texture as well. It feels a little bit like woven basically. And I just lined it with muslin. There's no pockets, no nothing. So it's just super, super easy. But I love it so much. Okay, I'm going to show the different fabrics. Like, I don't want to I have it like my whole stack of like, this is all to be sewn. These are all cut. The interfacing is ironed on. I literally like, I'm at the sewing stage, which is actually the most fun and the quickest stage of all of these, but I'm just gonna kind of go through real quick. This is like a different version of this one. Here we go. I like this one a lot. I don't know which one I'm going to keep for myself. There's so many, you guys, and they had more than this even. Is that it? Oh, yep, I'm repeating. Okay. It's not so fun. So fun. Annie, I don't know which one you're getting, but actually I kind of think I do know. I think I do know which one I'm going to keep and which one I'm going to send to Annie. I think I'm going to do opposites for us. Yep, but I have everything. So a couple of the reasons that I wanted to get the kitchen towels cut and ready to sew also is because I figure there's like 3 different thread colors that I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna do like this light cream, black, and then that brown. And so I'm gonna do like all of, since I have this in my machine right now, I'm gonna do all of the cream ones, and then I'll do all of another color, all of another color, just to streamline and make things super easy. But I kind of have my setup here. I usually do this on the kitchen table. It's the first time that I'm sewing in my new office, which I'm kind of excited about. It's pretty fun. Yeah, but we're gonna get started. I am hoping to get all of these sewn like soon, like pretty quick. Kind of do a little like assembly line for like all one color, and then do another assembly line for the next color, etc. until I'm done. Wish me luck.